Keep it. Oh! Oh dear. It's Where's T? Got a passenger of some sort. Oh, good save. Let's get into the ground rating and rate the ground. Right, hello everyone and welcome to today's matchday vlog on the channel. So today is Wednesday the 29th of March 2023 and today we're heading off to the lane. We've got Ollerton Town against Worsbrough Bridge Athletics in the Northern Counties East League Division 1. So for this video we've got some pre and post match analysis as well as plenty of match footage, and because it's a new ground we're going to rate the ground as well. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So we'll start with today's host, Ollerton Town. So they're currently in 12th out of 20th, so pretty much bang on halfway. However, they are in a bit of a free fall at the minute. As of today, they've lost their last 8 games. The last one was a 4-1 home defeat to Wakefield, and that was actually one of the only goals they've scored in the last 7 games. So out of the last 7 games, they've scored 1 and conceded 34, so they are in some real trouble at the minute. So if you've watched the Shirebrook vs Ollerton video, I'll explain pretty much all their situation on there, so go and check that out if you want to know a bit more. But basically, just to cut it short, Ollerton's manager left and loads of their players has gone to the local team of Shirebrook, who are in the same division. So when they played each other, they actually had 9 of the 11 were from Ollerton of Shirebrook starting 11, and they also had a player on the bench as well. So it was pretty much Ollerton's first team from a few weeks ago against their current reserve team in that match, and it looked like men against boys, to be fair. They put in a good shift, but they couldn't really, like, Shirebrook were too strong because it pretty much is like a main versus reserve team. Yeah, so fair play to Shirebrook. We've been playing the last few games with pretty much a reserve team, and they've been getting pretty hammered, to be fair, but they're still sticking in there, and like I say, they're going to keep fighting until the end of the season. Hopefully they can stick in there and things can turn around for them at the start of next season. As for the visiting team tonight, which are Worsbrough, they're currently in 16th out of 20th, which is 5th bottom, 2 places above the relegation zone, of which they're currently 4 points above the relegation zone. Played the same amount of games, but they have got a lot better goal difference as well, so it's pretty much 5 points clear of the drop. So in the last match I played one of them teams who are down there, which is Parkgate away, and they ended up losing that match 4-0. So before that match we were actually unbeaten in 5 games. They'd drawn 4 of them and then won 1. One of them teams to beat is my non-league team as well, Rosington Main. So they've not been doing too bad. Like I say, they've not been losing that many, but obviously that heavy defeat to Parkgate could change that. I'm sure we'll see in this next match. So in terms of previous meetings between the teams, the last match was earlier in the season at Worsbrough, and it looked like a bit of a goal fest. So it looked like a really entertaining match, which Worsbrough ended up winning by 5 goals to 3. So for tonight's match, do I think Worsborough's going to score 5 again? Do I think Ollerton's going to score 3? Worsbrough going to give themselves a bit of a gap between the relegation zone, or are Ollerton going to lose a 9th match in a row, or they're going to turn the form around and the reserves going to get them a rare point for the end of the season? My prediction is, I can't really see anything other than a Worsbrough win, to be fair. Like I say, the positions are a bit different in terms of this prediction I'm going to give, but I think, like I say, Ollerton's reserves are playing the fighting for everything at the end of the season. We've conceded 34 in the last 7, scoring just 1. I think, yeah, Worsborough's just going to be too strong for them, unfortunately, and I think they're going to move a step closer to safety. So in this prediction, I'm going to go with Ollerton Town 0, Worsbrough 3. Anyway, that's enough pre-match from me. Let's head on down to the lane and see how the match goes. And we've arrived. Not this pitch here. The one man. Cheers, thank you. Yeah, they're good. You can. Run away. Keep it. Oh. Oh dear. Well, no, Worsbrough. Oh, yeah, surely. And again. Oh. We get 3 just walk around the other side of that fence, which is stopping people coming in. Easy. Get. Oh. Oh. Charlotte. Good save. Stall him. Good goal. I was going to say you're a bit greedy, man, but. Oh dear. 3-0. Oh, goal. Clearance. Oh. And that's half time. 3-0 Worsbrough. So at half time it was Ollerton Town 0, Worsbrough Bridge Athletic 3. And it's one of them games I feel a bit sorry for Ollerton. It's very similar to when they played against Shirebrook. They're just being outclassed, to be fair. They're playing their hearts out, but Worsbrough's just got too much quality for them. Worsbrough's been playing it around pretty well. They've had the chances, like they say. I think it's one of them games where, I mean, I've had it in Sunday League, where when you're playing against like a team that you're a couple of levels above, everyone wants to get on the score sheet. Everyone feels like they can score and trying to take every player on and do it all themselves, because you want to get on the score sheet and really like up your stats for the season. So I think if it had maybe played it about a bit more, tried to create a few more chances for the team, it could have been 4, 5 or 6 in that half. But to be fair to Ollerton, they've stuck in there, they've defended for their lives. You can tell, like I say, there's a quality above, but they are sticking in there, they're doing what they can. But Worsbrough, like I say, they've well fought for the lead, they deserve it. And they're looking like it could be a lot more in the second half. So anyway, let's head over to the second half and see how it goes. But before then, let's check out the food. Right, so here's tea. Got pasty of some sort. Ran out of pies, so got that and a can of Carling. Oh, they finished. Oh no, Worsbrough. Get in here! 5-0. Shoot. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Jeez. Still got it as well. Oh. Oh, definitely. Oh. Oh. That's a good ball, then. Oh, good save. And that's full time. 6-0 Worsbrough. Full time, Ollerton Town 0, Worsbrough Bridge Athletic 7. I think I said 6 on the outro video. I just lost count of the score, to be fair. It were definitely 7. I double checked afterwards. Yep, so 7-0 to Worsbrough there. And yeah, they dominated that game, to be fair. Ollerton, like I say, they had a few chances in the second half. They brought it forward a lot better. Looked a lot better going forward. We weren't just hoofing it and hoping. We're trying to play it out from the back a bit more. And yeah, I was quite impressed with him second half. Looked a lot better. Like I say, it's dead hard when you're playing a couple of levels above you and you're getting battered like that, especially in these conditions as well, with torrential rain and been like 4, 5, 6 down. It's got to be disheartening, but fair play to them. They carried on. They stuck in till the end, and the young lads gave a good showing of themselves. As for Worsbrough, like I say, they were quality above. They played really well. Played it around real nicely. Start of the second half, like I say, they got 3 goals pretty early on in the second, and then they kind of, like I say, just stepped off a gear a bit, and then they got a 7th bit later on in the second half. We're doing a lot better. I think in the first half we were trying to put a lot more crosses in, whereas in the second half we're playing a bit more along the floor and that of a route to goal, really, because every time I played it along the floor, it could either like bounce to him, they could make a defensive mistake, or they could just get in and poke it in or cause some trouble in the box, and that's exactly what we did. So anyway, that was my trip to Ollerton Town, and like I say, it's a new ground on the channel, so without further ado, let's get into the ground rating and rate the ground. Now, I'd just like to say as well, before I do this is just a bit of fun. It's my own opinion. Like I say, especially in non-league, they do fantastic, all these people. A lot of them are volunteers, giving up the time and evenings or weekends to put a shift in for the club and provide them with a quality of service. So by no means is any of this rating to go against anyone. However, it is a ground rating system, and I've got to give an honest review, which is what I'm going to do. So this is my view of Ollerton. So we're going to start off with pre-match, and unfortunately there was nothing to do around it. It's basically on a field with a few stands in it, and no clubhouse or anything like that. So unfortunately, like I say, nothing to do apart from either sit in your car or sit in the stands or stand in the stands. So unfortunately, it's going to have to get a 1 out of 5 for pre-match. Moving on to catering, and it's always a difficult one, especially when non-league, to judge this. They didn't have a lot of options. Like I say, the beer, they had cans of Carling and Magners, which it's not bad, to be fair. Like I say, at least they actually do alcohol, so you can take it out. The food we had, I went for a pie, but we didn't actually have any pie, so I got a meat potato pasty instead. And I also got some chips. Didn't get made chips with it, and they were all right, and the pasty were all right as well. It wasn't bad. And to be fair, there were only 2 people behind as well who were doing it all, and they did a fantastic job. Especially say it's like in a porter cabin with not a lot of space, and I thought they did brilliantly with it. And they also had a card payment, so you could pay on card, which was very handy indeed as well. So it's a tough one to judge. And like I say, prices, you're like £2 for a can, so not bad at all. The pasta weren't bad price as well. I can't remember. I put a video on with the prices. I can't remember off the top of my head how much I were, but yeah, not bad prices, to be fair. So it's a tough one to judge catering. I'm going to go straight down the middle here. I'm going to go with 2.5. Next up, we've got the ground itself, and unfortunately, it's not a good one, I'm afraid. They've done what they can with it, but it's just, you can tell as soon as you pull up, it's basically a few stands in the field. I mean, if you wanted to, you could easily, don't do this and don't take my advice on this, you could easily get in for free, because it's literally like a fence with nothing around to stop it other than the end of a fence. You can literally walk around the other end and no one's going to stop you. Obviously, don't do that. Please pay your entry. Like I say, these clubs rely on gates for their income, so don't do that. But yeah, unfortunately, it's not the best. Yeah, luckily they did have cover, or it would have been marked down even lower, because it would thrown it down so we could stand under cover and not get wet. But other than that, it's not that good for this level, unfortunately. One of the worst I've been to at this level, so unfortunately it's going to get a 1.5 out of 5. Next up, we've got the atmosphere, and this is always low on non-league, but for this one there was absolutely nothing. I don't think I heard one shout, one chant or anything from the stands. Very, very dead atmosphere, but it's not a surprise with, unfortunately, the state of the clubs in it at a minute. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to go with a 1 out of 5. And last one, we've got overall enjoyment. I enjoyed it. It was good. It weren't bad. Like I say, it's a night out watching football. Weren't the most enjoyed a game this season. But like I say, I've got to see 7 goals. Got to see a new ground. which is ground number 73 now, I believe. And we've ticked off another one in the Northern Counties East League Division 1, which is a ground I'm trying to complete. We're now halfway, 10 out of 20 grounds done in that league, and hopefully we'll tick a few more off before the season's over. Yeah, a decent day, had a good time, so I'm going to boost the scoring up a bit here. I'm going to go with a 3 out of 5. So 1, 3.5. So this gives Ollerton a score of 9.5, which unfortunately sees them bottom of the table for now, but there are plenty more grounds to see and plenty more scores to give out. So that's it for this video. I'll be back on Friday night from the next video, and this will actually not be a football one. It'll be a match preview of Doncaster Rovers versus Crewe Alexandra, because I'm not actually going to that match, so I'm going to give a bit of a more extended match preview on that match. The next football match will be the match on Saturday. We're off to Wigan against Queen's Park Rangers, so I'm really looking forward to that one. Never been to Wigan, and it's my 40th of the 92, so I'm looking forward to ticking that one off and getting a Wigan kebab as well. But anyway, I'm going to leave the video there. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. We're trying to get 750 subs as soon as possible. Other than that, take care. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.